Hello, lovelies. How are you today? I hope you enjoy my next tutorial. I am in a different setup. This is my temporary setup for the next couple of months. So as a result, I won't be able to do any tutorials with any physical products. So what I will be bringing to you are things that can be done on the computer. So I hope you enjoy the next tutorial. Bye-bye.
Hello, lovelies. Welcome to this week's tutorial. This week, I'll be working in Silhouette Studio Business Edition. So let me share my screen. And we're going to be working with the pattern feature. And the pattern feature, if you go over to your right, you see the like a color paint palette over on your right-hand side. And you click on that. And over up top, over to the right, you see those dots, which is the fill pattern. So this is the pattern. They come pre-selected with some patterns, but you can also add patterns. Some things that you would like to add to be a part of your pattern library. So in order to add patterns to your library, you go up top and click on Library. And over on your left-hand side, where it has File, and you scroll down till you see Library, and then you do Import to Library. And you look on your hard drive of your computer and you add any patterns that you want, but make sure that it's in a PNG format. It'll upload it for you in the library, but you won't be able to see it in your patterns. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's see here. Okay, this football person is a JPEG. Now, as you see, it populated on the screen. And when I do a copy and paste it to my football folder, which is over on your left-hand side, and do paste. Now, that's my football folder, and you see it's there, right? But when we go back to the design, click on the design button, which is up in the right-hand corner, so you can get to your canvas. If you scroll down and you look under the football heading for your patterns, you see that particular one did not come over in my pattern because it's not a PNG. So you need a PNG in order to populate it into your patterns library. But I'll go over that portion again. You click on Library, go over to your left-hand part and do File, scroll down to Library, over to the right and do Import to Library. And then look on your hard drive on your computer and upload any PNG files, patterns, pictures, or whatever that you want to be a part of your pattern library. And to get back to your canvas, you just click on Design. Okay, so I have some already that I've loaded on. So I'm going to go over to the left-hand side and click on the text box and do a capital R. Okay, and I'm going to enlarge it. Make it bigger. And I'm going to change that font to Freshman. Okay, that looks pretty good. All righty, and I'm going to show you how the pattern feature can help you. When you click on whatever pattern you want, it will populate that entire letter. You see how I have the football field inside the aura? Or I can switch it to the helmet. And it also depends on how big your picture is. how much of the alphabet it will cover. As you see up top here, some of the alphabet is not covered, it's blank. And you see with that, and you see with that. Okay, so we have that girl there, right? So if you want this portion right here that's not covered with any color, all you have to do is go over to the right-hand side to the offset panel, click on that, and create an offset. Okay? And then do apply, right? So now you have a border around that. So I'm gonna move this out the way so I can click on the right one. That's my offset, my border. I'm gonna go back to my paint panel, and I'm gonna make that one purple. And then I'm gonna move this one back in place. And I'm gonna make sure that I group it. Well, before I group it, I'm gonna show you why I did that offset. Because if I change this to the purple color, it's just going to cover up the picture, right? So that's not what we want. Okay, I have that. Move that to the right a little. All righty, that looks centered. And I'm gonna highlight both of them, and then I'm gonna group it. Then that way it's one object. And that's one way that you can fill letters, alphabets, words within Silhouette Studio. And I'll show you that again. I'll do that to make an F. Make my letter bigger. Move that out the way. Change the font to freshman. I'm going to change the line color to blue. And I'm going to go back to the panel and choose the football helmet. Okay, and then I'm going to create an offset. Let me move that one out the way. And go back to my color panel. Change that to blue. Highlight them. Group it. And there's your F. And that is how you put a picture inside of a letter inside of Silhouette Studio. And I'm using Business Edition. So that will conclude our tutorial for this week. I will stop sharing my screen and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.